To win future wars, there is no doubt that indigenization is the way ahead. Our global partners may not always be able to share niche and critical technology with us. Wherever possible, we must collaborate, look for transfer of technology from our partners, as well as get into joint research and development. However, this will only help us catch up with the technology. What we need is leapfrogging, which largely will have to be done on our own. We need to attain strategic autonomy in critical technologies, from secure chips to communication systems to hypersonics to airborne platforms to space-based assets. Indigenization is the key to our future capabilities. Considerable work is going on, there is no doubt, towards indigenization. However, the progress from conceptualization to operationalization is painfully slow, and that is our pain point. Innovation milestones are missed, product deliveries are delayed, considerably delayed. We need to put our innovation on afterburner. This cruise setting will not do. This no longer is an option. And to be able to achieve this accelerated pace of innovation, in-country research and development environment and infrastructure has to see a revolution. The R&D infrastructure in our country, right from our academic institutes, schools, colleges, it has to come up, bottoms up, and many notches up. That is simply not catching up with the modern times. I know we are constrained with funds, we are constrained with resources, but there is no constraint as far as talent is concerned. So let us tap into that talent and encourage the R&D infrastructure from bottom up. And when we talk of strengthening indigenous capabilities for the Indian Air Force, we need to first scan as to what would be IF's requirements in any future conflict, because that is from where our requirements would emerge. So, first things first, any future war will be fought in a highly informatized environment. We all know that, we all have heard about it so many times. So what is the informatized environment? Not only would we need to know the exact enemy disposition prior to the conflict, we need to know their disposition during conflict, in real time, on the fly. So that is what is an informatized battlefield. So what would then Air Force need to get into this informatized battlefield before the kinetic action starts? And from there arises our first and foremost priority for indigenization, which is persistent survivable ISR capabilities. The future battlefield will be shaped by the side which has more accurate prior knowledge of the enemy, and once the offensive action starts, which in itself could be kinetic, non-kinetic, or even in the gray zone. So once the offensive action starts, the side which sees first, understands faster, decides better, and acts quicker will come out winner. So this would call for engines of real-time situational awareness, cognitive command and control systems, embedded AI, and big data analytics. And to be able to achieve this, we need to integrate all our sensors more effectively. Of course, integration is there. It's a continuous process. But we need to integrate it more effectively and efficiently.